Hi guys, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk, Giordano Plastering. Today I'm going to show you something about a Z-flashing. What's a Z-flashing? Well, that's right here. See that? It's a Z. You got a bottom, a drip, and the face, and where it comes up. It goes on a foundation like so. Generally, I place a weep screed here if the plywood is level with the foundation. Over here we got some issues. I got here a little while ago. I said, dude, where's your drip or your Z-flashing? So they went out and picked this up right here. Now one of the things was we have 1.5 inches right here. In some areas we have an inch. What you want to do is, first thing what I was doing while he was going to get this Z-flashing here for this protruding foundation, it's existing, so that's sometimes what you look at. I was taking these little clinkers off the top here. Why do we clean the top? So that this Z-flashing will set as level as possible. Then what we do is we'll take the Z-flashing here because we got to protect this mud-sill. If I were to put a drip screed directly on top of this mud-sill, which we can do, we'd have to put at least 7 tubes of a polyurethane caulking here and seat it in that. That's not the way we want to do it. The way we want to do it is we put a Z-flashing on. And the areas where it doesn't protrude out the full 1.5 inches, no worries. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to overlap our existing one here. Now, you guys see me doing this and you're using a gun, wear some safety glasses. Okay, just for the sake of, I'm going to pop a staple there. I'm going to pop one over here. And lastly, over here, right by you, Jay. Boom. Okay, now, while we have this Z-flashing here, what I was telling the homeowners is we've got to come out to the furthest. Right here, we're 1.5 inches. Right here, we're about 1 inch. And over there, we're even less. But in other areas, it comes out 1.5 inches. So why do we go with 1.5 inches on everything? Because now it looks uniform. We're going to place a drip screed or a weep screed directly on this. I'm going to get it in a minute and show you what I'm talking about. Because there's always going to be somebody who says, hey, what do you mean with a drip screed? Okay, so now that we got this on it, what we're going to do is we're going to take our paper, which I temporarily tacked up here, and come down. Now we're going to cover that like so, and then that's how you watertight it. But getting back to this, this piece here, here's what I was telling the homeowner. Because this is not perfect here, and if somebody steps on it, what it's going to do is going to bend. So you take some caulking or some big stretch or some sealing foam, expanding foam, you spray it under here. The next day you come back, take a knife, a trowel, a utility knife, putty knife, and just cut it off. And that gives this a lot of stability here. So if you step on it, it won't bend it. I'm going to grab a weep screed real quick. All right, guys, what we do is I put a 45 here. I also cut this weep screed here. This is a weep screed or a drip. You call it either way. You take it. I'm going to go underneath these steps. I'm going to go on top of this Z-flashing. Do I really need to use this? Not really. But what if the inspector doesn't know? He can call me back on it, and for the 50 bucks it takes me for the metal, I don't want to come back a second time. So what I'm doing is I'm going to counter theirs, and what I like to do is just leave 1/8 of an inch under. Why? Because if you leave 1/8 of an inch under, the water can drip out. If I go flat on top of here, that's okay too. But what we're doing is a 3-coat system. We're going to be doing the scratch coat, the brown coat, and the color coat. Now they're designed to, once that metal's on, this paper covers this right here. And if you have something like I just cut it out on the bottom. Find your metal, you cut it out. Then wire goes on top of here. This system here, this is a flashing system. It's a Z-flashing with a weep screed or a drip screed on top. The two counter each other. I give it 1/8 of an inch, so water, if it does go through this stucco, drips out harmlessly onto this Z-flashing, and it doesn't compromise the mud-sill. That's a real important thing, guys. Anyway, My name is Kirk, Jason on the camera. We thought since we're here, we're doing this already, we'd show you just a small portion of how to do it right, guys, so later down the road, you're not sorry. My name is Kirk, Jay on the camera. Again, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.